Today I'm going to be doing this first part of Learn React. So course outcomes, how to combine these ideas in React modular programming. React is fast, React is modular, React is scalable, React is flexible, React is popular. Take a look at the following line of code. Const h1 is hello world. What kind of hybrid code is that? JavaScript or something else? Seems like it must be JavaScript since it starts with the const, ends with the semicolon. Copy the following line of code. Boom. Code that you wrote. This code belongs in JavaScript file. The answer is a JavaScript file. This is called JSX. JSX is a syntax extension for JavaScript. It was written to be used with React. JSX code looks a lot like HTML. So if a JavaScript file contains JSX code, then the file will have to be compiled. That means that before the file reaches a web browser, a JSX compiler will translate any JX into regular JavaScript. Codeacademy servers already have a JSX compiler installed. Use the example code as guide. So write a JSX element. So I guess that's JSX element. Treated as JavaScript expressions. They can go anywhere that JavaScript expressions can go. That means a JSX element can be saved in a variable, passed to a function stored in an object or array, you name it. Here's an example of a JSX element being saved in a variable. Attributes in JSX. Here are some JS elements with attributes. A single JS element can have many attributes just like in HTML. So you can put the image in there, the alt tag, the width, the height. Declare a constant name p1, set p1 equal to JSX, p element, write the words foo in between the p tags. Next line, declare a constant name p2. Put bar in there. Put the attribute right in the p tag. Name it large. And name this one small. So nest JSX. You can nest JSX elements inside of other JSX elements, just like in HTML. It's nested inside of a JSXA. More than one line, then you must wrap the multi-line JSX expression parentheses. So exchanges at first, but you get used to it. To functions. Nested JSX expression being saved as a variable. Okay. const declare a new variable named myDiv. So boom, set it equal to div, parentheses, wrap it, okay. JSX outer elements. There's a rule that we haven't mentioned. A JSX expression must have exactly one outermost element. In other words, this code will work. This code will not work because it does not have the outermost element div. Must belong to the same JSX element. So these are two different elements, not wrapped in something. These two elements all belong to this outermost element, this div. So this is one element, this is one element. These are three separate elements. But if we wrap it with this, they're all part of this div. So this is one element with several elements in it, but we're, I guess, only, actually, I don't understand that, but whatever. So you've learned how to write JSX elements, now it's time to learn how to render them. To render JSX expressions, we need to make it appear on screen. Okay. React.render. This renders the hello world. Gets the element by ID app.js or app. See something called React.dom. What's that? React.dom is the name of the JavaScript library. Some way we'll talk about it later. React.dom.render is a method of React.dom. Takes a JS expression, creates a corresponding tree of DOM nodes, and adds that tree to the DOM. This is a way to make a JS expression appear on screen. So we have to go into app. So React DOM.render. This is the first argument, JSX expression. And then where it wants to be rendered. It's the second argument. It makes it first appear on screen, but where on the screen should the first argument appear? The first argument is appended to whatever element is selected by the second argument. In the code editor, select -HTML. So it appends it to this ID with the document.get element by ID. Get the app ID. Boom. And then adds this render me to it. in index.html, replace main app ID equals app with the span ID container. We want to render h1 render me be appended to span ID container. So in order to get that, this is no longer, we changed this ID from app to container. So now we have to change this to container. So passing a variable to React DOM.render. So this is the variable const to-do list with the OL and that 2 LIs in it. And then we render all of that by just calling to-do list in the React DOM.render. So on line 5, declare a variable named myList set equal to a list. So at the bottom of the file, call first argument pass in the variable myList. The second one, so document.get element ID. Yep. Okay, I forgot semicolon.
Oh, still here. What's up?
You're ruining my video.
What?
You ruined my video.
I am?
You just ruined it.